Good morning, guys. Yolanda here again, coming to you from Bumfin, Brazil. This is the border town, bordering with Letem, Region 9, South America, Guyana, South America. So I'm home today. I didn't go over to Letem today. So me and my granddaughter, because my daughter has her class is graduating today. So I'm home. So come along with me as I do little chores at home. My granddaughter. Doing some washing. Kivia, here I go. Oh my gosh. Rain is falling, so I have to do it hanging in the house. See? Everything falling off my hand. Everything falling. Woo! You could just have to grab my hand. Oh my gosh. You're gonna laugh, Kivia. Yeah, guys, so everything falls off my hand. That's what I do every time. So, that's washing kitchen towel. They're drying in the dryer, so I'm hanging inside because rain is falling outside. Yeah, you can sing back. You have a beautiful voice. Wow. That's a beautiful song. Unfortunately, rain is drizzling outside, so I don't know how I will get to hang the rest. This is just the kitchen towels. I just stumbled this one side, so now I'm going to tumble the rest of my stuff. That's my granddaughter singing in the background. Gray hairs. The gray hairs want to stand out. Yeah, guys, so today is another day. Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of July, and I'm home today. I'm not going out. I'm not going to let him. So maybe tomorrow we might have to go to Mokomoko tomorrow. That's Kivia. Yeah, so tomorrow we might have to go to Mokomoko, but I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Can't really speak on that right now, but tomorrow hopefully we should be going to Mokomoko. So anyhow, to what I will tell you tomorrow. Yeah, but today I'm home. I'm cooking fijon with beef, and I'll cook a little rice. The pressure pot is on the fire there. Let me show you guys. Right there. Here, love. You see? So. What, Baba? Huh? Yes, I'm home today. What happened? Watch what? Watch what? Yeah, Kive's home today. Her school is actually near closed, so we didn't send her for the week. She's home with me. So, I mean, not home right here, but I'm taking care of her. If her mother is not taking care of her, I'm the one that's always there. If it's not her mother, me. If not her mother, me. So that's how we take chances. We take chance in taking care of her. Turns in. Whenever her mother is not available, she would bring her to me. So we don't give anybody else to keep her. We don't allow anybody else to spend a whole day with her, maybe except my mother, which is Kivia's great grandmother. Yeah. Because leaving her with these of her is like leaving her with me or her mom. So yeah. So we don't leave her with anybody. Yeah, guys, so I'm home today and I'm washing. Yeah, guys, so I'm washing another batch there, and right now I'm cooking as well. If you notice, let me show you something. This kitchen floor here. The kitchen floor. You see the two tones? So what we did, it comes straight from the room there. And it white run out. And when I went back to Bovisa to get this white, I didn't get any white like this. And I end up buying this color thinking it's the same size, but guys, that's why we didn't do here as yet. The hall, we didn't do nowhere there. We didn't do anywhere there as yet because we have to buy it in bulk. Make one buy-in. You can't do like what we did with the kitchen and the bedroom. All the bedrooms, with the exception of this one over here, haven't been tiled as yet. But so we decided that, and anybody who is going to buy tiles, make sure you have your measurement for the place that you're buying and make one buy-in, because sometimes when you go back to the place to get the tiles, you wouldn't find it, and then you would be wrong around looking for the exact same color. So my advice, when you're buying tiles, make one buy for one area. If you're looking for a specific color, do your measurement and make one buy-in. And even if any leave back, don't start no other place. Don't even start no other place with it, with the hope that you'll get to finish it off, because it don't work. That's what happened to us here in our kitchen. So We have a two-tone flooring. Anyhow, the main thing is that the tile and thing, because it's been very hard to walk on ground like that. Anyhow, let me get yeah, Papa. Feijão. I'm using this one here. Kibia. 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 I already have this beef fresh in here. No, this is the pressure. It's not to eat. You want something to eat? Take a banana. You want apple? Hmm? Yeah, guys, I'm picking out the feijão. I don't want to pressure any rocks because something, come little rocks inside it. And so the beef that I'm pressuring is being viscose. There's the neck part. I'm trying to stop eating beef, guys. I'm really trying to stop it. I stop eat bread over 2 to 3 years, love. You want apple? That's all. 2 to 3 years, no, 3 years or so, I had stopped eat bread. And I got and break my fast the other day. I was really hungry, and the only thing there was to eat was bread, so I ended up eating the bread. So I'll cook this whole half pot fish. Why guy you start like that? The whole half. Half is not a whole. Yeah, why guy you start like that? The whole half. I cooking the whole half pot fish. It's a half pack. So how a half will become whole? Guys. Ay. Veritas, the Guyanese way. See again? Everything I chose down, everything followed my hand. Oh gosh. Aha! You're the laugh, Kivya. Very nutritious, Kivya. You have to learn to start with the skin. You know? They don't like to eat the skin of the apple. So. Cut out something here to go. You want to sit down? Come sit down here. She always with this shit. She gotta smell it. She gotta. Guys, I don't know what to say about keep here. Her uncle Kyle was like that. Kyle used to always. Oh, you want the stool? You want the stool? Come put this chair back. I'm gonna bring the stool here. Come sit down. Sit down. Come on. I'm gonna eat the skin. Yeah, guys, so. Okay, for who else when they wash this wet the whole front of the clothes?
Good.
I don't know why. So wash your feet. Sit down. I don't know why in the video.
Papa, I should. I should TV.
I want to avoid showing my grandchildren too much in the videos because I don't want the parents to be upset. And you know, the internet is a very sometimes cruel place, so I don't want to be featuring them on my YouTube channel. I don't even put them on Facebook, so I don't want to be doing that because they're still little babies as yet for me. But if I accidentally come on, I can't do that, I won't take it off. I wouldn't cut the videos because I don't cut my videos. I edit them just as they come. Not edit them, I just join them together and I post them like that. So if by any chance one of my grandchildren come on the YouTube channel while I'm videoing, well then I can't do anything about it. They have to go on the...
I feel I love you.
You eat. Guys, watch this. I don't want to come too close upon you guys to you see this? This is the viscose in the neck. So what I'll do, I'll warm some water, add the fish up there, so the warm water in.
Mama.
Yeah, Papa. I'll brush everything together. up there, my shelf. Oh, it's confusing. This up here is just temporary. This here. Later on, you remove all of this and put in the cupboards. So you order the cupboards later on, and then move all of this and put in the cupboards. So, guys, you don't want this confusion up here. It's going to remain like that, guys. What if the front would be affecting? No breezing getting here. What happened? What's up? Huh? Yeah, guys. So later on, all of this I will remove and we install cupboards on over here. This window here has to cut downward, so this is just a temporary something because before we did the back fence that I showed you guys sometime in a previous video, people used to come in, break and enter, used to come in the yard. Even now, people still coming in the yard, but the front fence and the side fences aren't completed as yet. People comes in and pick the coconuts and whatever, you know, but before that, before the back fence did, we had break and enter in this house here already. Came in and it ransacked the whole place. Oh my gosh, it was so frightening. We had to call the police and it wasn't nice, you know. And the police advised us to put up the fence at the back and, you know, fence off the place then and put cameras. Because we couldn't find who they stole gas bottle or gas bottles. So it wasn't really, and when that happened, I wanted to move. I didn't want to stay here anymore, but unfortunately, we don't have a permanent place in Lethem. When I go to Lethem, I would stay by my mom's. Although I started a foundation, I didn't complete the place yet, so one day at a time. Yeah, that's just a backstory. Anyhow, as I said, I'm cooking. I just throw in the fish up here. And let me get the knife. Cadê a faca aqui, Via? My signature knife. Long handle and look.
Mama.
Yeah, Papa.
Huh? Mama, apple. Mama.
One more apple. Wow. I'm trying to get the garlic peel. You done? Where the cartoon? Gonna watch cartoon now. You hear? Where cartoon? Tivia is a child, love to be outside. If you open the door now, she gone, but by the place is not fenced, you can't have her run around, and then by the tree. You want apple? Alright, Grandma will peel more apple for you. There's one whole apple you eat by yourself, you know? You don't want banana? Alright, I'm taking it out. Because I put garlic in her thing she fix. And grandma will wash it out and everything for you. No, Keith, you have to come out from there. Come on. Down. Sit down. Let me grab my pea more apple for you. I'll give you half more apple here. Oh gosh. Look at this part. It's fog. Come.
Tama apple. Tama apple.
Yeah, Grandma gonna throw everything away.
Batu ari anamai ata asya biya bawa. Oh, one here. Anu wa eta saya aku wabi. Papa pasu abi anamai. Pasu. Iya.
And look at all the skin.
Instead of the right down is instead of what it's fire. Fire, battle.
Garlic. I'm gonna use this here. Purple onion. Here, para. Hari. Ah, bom. I'll get back to you guys later. Here's something in Bumfindo. When you when you buy beef, it comes cut up already. How you want it? No, Baba. No, I'm not speaking. Yeah, it comes. It comes cut up however you want. You go to the butcher shop. You want whatever piece you see there. You ask them to cut it. They ask you how you want. You want to cook, to cozido. You want to fry. You want however you want to roast. Whatever piece of beef you're buying, and they would cut it to that size. So yeah, guys. So I'll get back to you guys as I continue my day. Yeah. So you guys take care, and I do hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank God for such a day. You woke up to see today. Please be thankful to God because you didn't do it on your own. Okay, so see you guys later, and take care for now. Guys, imagine. Let me show you something. I'm just going through this thingy and I see. Let me show y'all my dad and my mom. Watch. Seeing? There's my mom, my dad, and there's my mom. When they got married, this was when they were in church. My dad got baptized a few years, well before he died. Yeah. Both of them got baptized at the same time. I think it's right after they got married, they baptized. Yeah. When they were young. Check my mom out. Hi. So there is it. Show y'all. This here is my grandparents. I wonder if I could turn the photo. Let me see. Edit. Let me see if I could turn the photo, guys. Rotate. Good. Save. Let me see if it will come up bigger. Yeah. See, there's my grandparents from my dad's side. My grandmother and my grandfather. Yeah. See them? Yeah, guys. And this photo here is my mom. You see Kivia face? We'll try to get it clear up to see if we can clear it up better. But this is my mom here. See, Kivia self, and this is my Aunt Francisca. This is when they first went to Georgetown. This lady took them out to Georgetown. See. I think this the first went to Georgetown or church. Guys, I'll have to clarify this with my mom. But this photo here, you see, watch my mom's face. Oh, but she's so cute when she was young. I don't know, my mom is so beautiful. So yeah, guys. Yeah, it's just a little glimpse of my mom and my aunt, my grandmother from my mother's side. As I was telling y'all, she came from Normandy, called Normandia. Yeah. This one, let me show y'all another photo here. And my mom and my dad got married. Not a photo, but there's them. See? My mom is so beautiful. And my mom still got it going, guys. Beautiful. Yeah, so when people want to know where you get a redness from, it's from my mom. My mom's side of the family, my grandmother, she was them fair skin Marians people. She had long, beautiful hair till to her bottom. Long way from here. So, yeah, guys. So that's where Kivia got her redness from. From my mom. Yeah, so my grandmother came from Normandy. She went to Mukushi looking for her father. I don't know what really was the relationship there, what really happened. Anyhow, she came, and I don't know how they end up in Anai, in Basin to be exact. They had a farm near to the mountainside, and that's where my mom grew up. They were all born there. My mom never knew English because my grandmother used to speak to them in my grandmother never knew English because so my mom learned to speak Portuguese from her because her mother didn't know English, so she used to talk to them in Portuguese. So anyhow, eventually my grandmother came to Letem, and they went to St. Ignatius, and she died at that creek crossing from St. Ignatius to Letem. She used to catch fits, and on a good day she was coming with my mom, no, my brother and my aunt, and she caught fits, and she drowned, and the two of them was on the bank. They were very small, and when people came down to the river, they were asking them, what happened to your mother, where's your mother? And they keep pointing to the water, and that's how come they realized that she's in the water. But anyhow, people came down and saw the dive, and they found her body. So she died by drowning right at the Mokomoko Creek there, crossing from St. Ignatius to Letem. And that leave my mom was 9-year-old, and I don't know how they end up back to Anai. They took them back to Anai, and my brother, she said when my mom died, or her brother, my mom's last sibling, he was either 9 months or 7 months old. Kivia, just some guys, if I don't watch Kivia, all day she would be washing her hands at this thing. She loves water, but she don't like to bathe. I don't know why. She don't like bathing. She would bathe on her own terms. Yeah. Anyhow, as I was saying, I don't know how my siblings end up back to Anai, but my uncle, my mother's last brother, he was either 9 months or 7 months old, somewhere around there. And my mother was 9-year-old, and she took care of them. And she said one night, she remember, he was sick with fever. He had stoppage of water, something, he couldn't urinate. And she, at 9-year-old, she didn't know how to think. They used to go and fish, and they used to, when they catch them little fish, they used to throw it in the water just up, and the fish them jumping up in the pot. The fish them jumping up in the pot, and they think when it's done cook, they take it out, and then they clean it and eat it. So that's how they knew, you know, she make life from there. So just imagine at that age, she had to take care of so much. I think the stepfather was alive or something. Anyhow, my mom didn't have an easy life, but she would never reflect that to this day. You know how my mom would welcome people, and you know, she had a real hard life, really hard life. Anyhow, I was telling you about my uncle when he got sick. She said he had hot fever, and she said she remember clearly the night he was crying. And she said anyhow he just fall in a dose, and she taking a nap till she hears her mother call her. She used to call her Nita. instead of Anita. Anita is the Portuguese name for Aneta. Anita is cash. And she used to call Mommy Nita. And she hears her mother call her 3 times. Nita, Nita. 3 times. And she said, anyhow, they did, I don't know, believe then or whatever. Anyhow, my uncle recovered from that thing. And when she was telling the 7 days, the Anglican fast at the time, because they were Anglicans at the time, he was telling her, no, that's the devil impersonating, you know, he's trying to trick you. It's not your mother calling, she already gone. You have to remember she was small and, you know, things. And she held on to that like, well, you know, it's her mother calling her. Go and read. Anyhow. Yes, you gotta watch. You gotta watch a book. Right? And you come and tell Grandma what you see. You see that already? Yeah, guys, as I was saying, so that's the story of my mom. So my mom had an elder sister that was married, I think at the age, given to marriage or whatever to a big man. By the age, that's not my story to tell, I was telling you, by the age of 12 or 13, somewhere around there. And I was telling my mom too also, at the age of 12, I think she got her first child. And by the time she was 15, she already had 3 children. 1 died and 2 girls she had remaining with her when my father met her. So imagine, I don't have to say anything else there. That already tells you the kind of life that my mother had. Very, very hard life, and she was still a child. You know, to bring up 3 children as a child, it wasn't easy. Me, I got pregnant as a teenager as well. At the age of 16, I got my son at 17-year-old. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Thankfully, my husband stuck around. He took care of us. We were never lacked for, never want for anything, you know. So even though I met my husband when I was 15 years of age, and I told you I got pregnant at 16, I got baby at 17, I was about to write CXC at the time. Anyhow, I wrote my CXC examination, that's the Caribbean Examination Council exam. I got to write that, and I went on to do pharmacy assistant. That is old story. And then I worked in the pharmacy for 10 years, and then I went on to do midwifery, and I did my midwifery program, and I became a midwife. I got a diploma, and eventually I left all of that because I had my teenage daughter at home at the time. My husband was not around. He was working in the bush. When we say bush here, we mean the gold mining area. And at the time he was working there, so it was hard for me to, and I was doing night shift. So doing night shift, and then I don't know how my daughter's, things being, taken care of and whatever. And it was hard for me to take her because at the time we were living in Letem, and to take her till to my mom, and then I think my mom had enough to take care of grandchildren, and I didn't want that. So it was really, really, really stressful in terms of taking care of my job and my children, especially with the night shift. And as I told you, I only have 1 daughter, and sometimes, to be honest, I used to leave her at home with her brothers. And although they used to take care of her, because I told you, I didn't want that, I didn't want that. I wanted to be present. So I left my job as a nurse, and I became a stay-at-home mom. So I took care of my children like that. So although I have the qualification as a nurse, I didn't practice anymore after that. So anyhow, that's my story. I practiced a little afterwards because some years ago I delivered a baby in Culver City. Guys. Anyhow, that's a story for another time. So I was speaking about my mom's family, her sisters. 2 of them moved away to Brazil, and they have their children, and most of their children grew up in Brazil, and so my mother, second sister, the child after my mother, the 3rd sister, they moved away. and my uncle and my mom remain. My uncles and my mom remain in Lethem. At one point, one of my uncle came to Brazil and he was living there. That is Robert. They used to call him Bandu, but he passed away mysteriously. He drowned in very, very shallow water, and that was very hard at the time. My mom had to go on to identify him at the time, and my mom didn't go through easy thing, and that was some years after she lost her eldest daughter. That is my eldest sister, Elaine. She died too. She was running to save some children. It was very rainy at the time. Rain was falling, and she was running to save some children over the river where she lived, where she resided at the time. And she come down from her house, didn't realize that the water was so flooded, and the electric wire burst and it was in the water, and it was a live wire. And she ran, and by the time she stepped in the water, yeah guys, she gets shocked to death. So that was a very hard time too. So my mom had to travel. I traveled with her, and at the time when I traveled with my mom to go for my sister's funeral in Georgetown, I was pregnant with Kezia. So Elaine passed away 24 years ago. Yeah, 24 years ago. This year, 25 this year. April gone, 25 years ago Elaine died. So Kezia would be 25 in October. Let me see, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So I was 3 months pregnant with Kezia. And we traveled through the trail on a truck. Anyhow. So I know I'm all over the place, guys, so just bear with me. I'm just trying to tell my story so you can get a little more, you can get to know me a little more, the kind of person that I am, you know. As I said, my YouTube channel name is Yolanda Moffett. My ID card name, or my name that everybody know me as, is Yolanda Richmond Moffett. Richmond being my maiden title from my father's name. So my mom, as I was saying, buried her daughter 25 years ago. And little after that, her brother passed away. That is Robert. He was married to Auntie Lalita. And at the time, she wasn't around. But yeah, she came and she buried her husband and whatever. I know we have one cousin from Uncle Bandu. He has one son. And his name is Satish. And they migrated to another country, and yeah, so we have mommy alive. We have Aunt Mary, we have my mom, we have Auntie Francisca, we have Auntie Elsa, we call she Auntie Buddy, and then we have Uncle Tom Tom. Sapikivia. Yeah, so. And I have a lot of cousins, a lot of cousins, and guys, our family is very big, and I know all of them. That you see the difference? But I grew up in Lethem. I know my mother's family more than I know my father's family side. So, yeah. So I know all my cousins. And yeah, I know all my, I know my uncle. I know my aunts from my mother's side. So I know all of them. Yeah. So. Yeah guys, so that's just a short longish thing about myself. So I'm going to cook brown rice. Yeah, Baba. I'm going to cook brown rice. Let me see where to put this. Yeah guys, so excuse me, I'm going to cook this rice now. I think that's just a little short story about myself, about my family. One of my aunts lives in Mokomoko. Another one is here in Bumpin. I see her very often. I see my cousins. One of my cousins I see regularly, which is David. That's from Aunt Francisca's side, and then Aunt Bobby. We haven't gone to Bovista to visit her. Maybe a few months ago. I saw her a few months ago. Uncle Tam Tam, I haven't seen him for maybe a couple months as well too. But I see my cousins a lot, especially the boys of Thompson side. One of them lives over here. Guys, my family is very, very big. Very big and very mixed up. Yeah, very mixed up, but it's my family. Yeah, so that is it. Let me go and cook. Yeah, guys, so I'm gonna cook this rice. What can I do for you? Oh, what is already fighting?
Mama,
Yeah, Papa.
I get to see that the sun
Guys, so let me just get this spot spoon from here. No, Baba, no, 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 no. That bread is not good to your body. Yeah, Father. She don't want to eat bread and she don't want to. Coming up sharp, Papa. Hey, this girl is so dramatic. Drinks tea without sugar. So it's just her milk and her currant stuff inside, and that's it. They don't get no taste, but she still like it, so we give it, she said she start using water. No sugar. Come, it's time first. Guys, I'll be back shortly. guys. This piece, you don't even have to, let me show you what's going on here. What is piece here? What is piece? Watch. Already, imagine I didn't soak this piece, you know. You see what's going on? Already soft, soft, soft. I just put the hot water inside it with the beef. Guys, so now we're gonna hot water now and put it. Imagine, can you? I just put it. So. This water that I'm using from the pipe, but it's treated water, so it's not dirty water, it's treated water from bumping here. Agua. Yeah guys, so if you see me, I know it's a bad habit I have, wiping my face. I have to get normally just get a rag around my shoulder. See these marks under my eye? Oh gosh, sleepless nights. Maybe before the last night I slept a little better. Yeah, so anyhow, if you see me wiping my face, I always, like, it's a habit. I have a very bad habit to just taking my clothes and just wiping my face. And sometimes I catch myself, I do it in front of people. Like, guys, it's a habit I just got to get rid of. I just can't feel perspiration running on my brow and my face. And I sweat a lot in my head. So when the perspiration starts running in my face, like, I can't, it's something that just freaked me out. So I just, whatever is there, I just take. Guys, a very bad habit I have to get over. So bear with me when you see I doing that. It's not, it's a bad habit. Very bad habit. So I'll add the water and then throw it inside. I don't know if the other of the previous earlier the videos was making sound. I had a fan, it's a fan that keeps a lot of noise. So anyhow, I hope you guys were hearing me. I'm washing. Let me just pause a little and come back. Get this race back in the street now. back on the stove for it to dry down a little. That's where to steam out the whatever water is inside, it would steam it out. Yeah guys, so I think the food is almost completed. The rice is finished. They're just sitting down there now. Then I'll add some little more seasoning to it. But I already put seasoning in it already. I put the sweet pepper, onion, garlic, I will just taste now, maybe add a little salt, and that's it. But in the meantime, I'm still washing. Like this is comfortable for me to hold because my finger can't fit wrong, but these two I have to hold with this thumb. So you see, but if I go with a heavier glass, if I go with a glass, likely it will slip out of my hands. Yeah, Kivia is asleep. I didn't allow her to eat the bread because the bread is a few days, 2 days or so old. We buy from, not me, I don't buy bread from here, I buy from my brother in Letton. Brother from our church, he do nice fresh bread every afternoon. You could go and get fresh bread from him. Yes, my husband would buy bread from here. He loved the Brazilian bread, and only he alone would eat it. Myself and my daughter wouldn't eat it. Kivia would eat it if it's freshly baked, and he bring it, we would give her it with something, not butter or something. But other than that, we don't give her that bread. We give her brother baby bread. I mean, I didn't even want to mention his name. We give her the bread from Letem, and we don't want to give her things, you know, that is days old and so, because she's still a little baby, and we don't want her to. The other day she had a bacterial infection. She was vomiting bacteria in her stomach. We don't know how she got it. She was 2 days in a different environment. She was picked up by a different person, and I don't know what really happened. Anyhow, that is with her mother, on her mother. But she got a bacterial infection. She was sick. She had diarrhea first, and then she was vomiting. We had to take her to the hospital here in Bonfin about 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. And they were trying to find her veins to give her saline because she was very dehydrated, and they couldn't find no vein to give her the saline and give her the medication for vomiting and also for the fever, because she was getting fever, obviously because of the bacterial infection in her stomach. And it was a very painful thing for her mother to look at, for even me to watch too, but it was more bearable for me because I understood the importance of finding that vein for her to get the intravenous medication so it can work fast. She don't have to you know, use oral medication because of the vomiting. It wouldn't stay down. So I understood the importance, and I had to hold her. I held her while they try to find the veins. The mother couldn't stand it. Anyhow, for that night, eventually they couldn't find any vein. After maybe like 7 different tries, different parts they tried. But anyhow, they had to end up giving her the medication, the injection for the fever. They give her IM, it's intramuscular, and then the vomiting medication they give her oral. But I feel why it stayed down, because she had already vomited everything. She didn't had any, sorry guys, she didn't had anything in her stomach at the time. So when they gave her that medication, it stayed down whole night. She stayed with it, and then the next day we went back to run some tests, and that's when they discovered the bacterial infection. And how they continued with the oral medication. She vomited twice the next day, and then sorry guys, and then she started feeling well and so again. But other than that, she's okay now, and we don't want to, you know, give her any but her mother never really feed her with concours and those things, because those things can give the children worm infestation, you know, damage the teeth, and it's not healthy in general, you know, to give her corns and big foot. And you know, as a parent, you should understand that the child should not be eating those kind of things. That's not healthy for them, you know. Give them fruits, banana. She loved banana and apples. Grapes, green grapes. She loved the green grapes. Even the purple grapes too, but the green is more, she more loved that, you know. So if you have a child, and please don't give them big foot corn curls and all those. It have too much of chemicals in it, and it would damage the children. It would cause them to get vomiting. It would cause them to get worms, you know, worm infection. worms infestation, and it would cause the teeth to damage as well. So don't give them too much of those things, sweet biscuit and sweet tea. And so if you're a parent and you don't know what you should feed your child with, try boiling potato, once they're in that eating stage, boiled potato with egg and these kind of things. And if you could get the local eggs, it's even better for them, Edo and in porridge, you could boil sweet potato porridge, boil the sweet potato, blend it, and mix it and make porridge for them. And so we used to give Kivia that a lot, the sweet potato porridge. She loved it. I told her mother they'll have to start doing it for her again. After I damaged my finger, since after then I don't really be in the kitchen so much. But now I'm coming back to it. I used to do a lot of baking. I used to love baking, but after my finger damage and so. But I'll have to start, introducing back to Kivia again the sweet potato and the plantain porridge. Yeah, all these things you can give your children. Don't give them those things. I know it's a quick fix. And all this kiss cake. Bake your own cake. If you get oats, you could make oats cake. You could make banana cake. You could make all those things and give your children, And that's coming from a former midwife perspective, So watch what you give your children to eat, Give them healthy things to eat. Yeah, guys, so I'm still washing. So guys, now it's after 12:34, and the sun is out a little. Yeah, sun is hot then, so I decided to hang the rest of my clothes out here in the sun, so I wouldn't crowd up inside. But if rain should fall, because if you look the sky, and the one side over, so rain don't come in. Let me show you. Watch the clouds over there. Yeah, so rain is already coming. This here, this vines, you seen these vines that I show y'all? This will eat out the dungs tree. The vines crowd it and kill the tree, and it look like it catch on this tree here. There's a nice flower tree. Yeah, guys. So, and this where the children them come in and pick the coconut. I don't know. There's some big trend around the neighborhood coming in and raiding your coconut tree. I don't know if it's to sell the coconuts. I don't know what they're really doing. This tree here, the whole thrush there, and the next thrush gone. Excuse me, let me show you. You see? Gone, gone, gone. Some nice big coconut, sweet coconut water, guys. Sweet, sweet coconut water. I don't know what is really going on. This branch has to come down from there. The coconut branch fall on the mango tree. Yeah, guys, you see there's the back fence that I was telling you all about. If we didn't put this fence, oh my gosh, a lot of thieving would have happened. But then a policeman came to live behind us. He built his house behind there. But then he got transferred, so he's no longer around. Yeah. So we have to do this fence here. See where we get the wire here. Straight down. Here, guys, there's a small coconut tree here. I don't know what's going on. Watch the nuts them get dry up. You see? Dried up, dried up. And it's small. See? I can even stretch and pick myself. See? Watch here. So it's not, it's bearing, but then it's drying up afterwards. I don't know what really going on here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, so that is it for now. I think I'll close off this video here. It's very long and I don't cut my videos or edit it to take off some, so I will have to post it like that. This is our veranda. From there is an L shape. From there coming straight around here, straight here. I'm going straight back up there, straight there. So you notice the house right behind there, house right up there, house there. That was the policeman house. I don't know if he get it sell. He wanted to sell it. How much are planting? Hey, hey guys, he wanted to sell the house before he leave with everything in it, but I think he moved out the. When I say everything in it, I mean bed, fridge, stove, everything that he had in it. He wanted to sell. No, but I don't know what happened if he get through to sell it. I don't know. Anyhow, that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do have a blessed day, and remember, you're not in competition with anyone. You're in competition with your own self. So try to be better than yesterday. If you used to do such and such yesterday, try to do it less today and better yourself. You know, if you used to do, you know, something bad. Watch, guys, look what I see in here. Not planned. Watch. Right on the ground there, you see me? Watch there, watch there. I don't know if you're seeing. Hey, look at Missy. You see, I don't know if you are seeing his iguana. Iguana, iguana. I can't even see him on the video. But he's right there in the bushes. Right there. Right there. Yeah, see him? Watch she there. She raised her head. Watch she raised her head. She right there. Right there, right there, right there. See that? Hey, watch she go on in the yard. Yeah, see him, guys? Watch she there. Watch he crawling, Where he going? You see why you can't plant borons in this yard? And you can't kill these things over here, you know? Yeah, see what's going on there? Gee, man, let me see how close I could get to him. Let me go down slow. Watch there, watch there. She right there. Yeah, see? Watch. Iguana in our yard. Oh gosh, guys. Music playing, so I can't video anymore. I don't want to get copyright. One of my neighbors playing music. Well, let me show you the iguana fast before he gone. What she got. So I can't video anymore because the music, and I don't want to get copyright. I don't want to lose my video. So I hope I see you some other time, guys. Here, guys, I'm back in the kitchen here. One of the neighbors were playing music, so I don't want to get copyright. The last time I got copyright when I was in the mall in Bovista. So upsetting. Yeah, so I didn't want to get copyright again, so I had to rush inside. The iguana gone. The iguana. Yeah, guys, so just remember, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. You trust in the Lord and he will direct your paths. Don't trust in mankind. Don't trust in social media. Don't trust in material things. All of that will fade away eventually, and only the word of God remain the same. So trust in God and he will direct your path. He will elevate you. He will take you to the heights that you desire to go, as long as he knows that it's something that will benefit you and, you know, bring good things to you. So don't depend and don't trust in mankind. Trust in God, and he will send the mankind and send the other kinds to help you through in whichever way that you're lacking and you see that you need help. So that's it for today. The scripture for today is Isaiah 40:31. For those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagle. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So you see, those who wait upon the Lord. So wait on the Lord. Don't rush to get everything fast in life, because just as fast as you get it, you can lose it. So take your time in whatever you're doing. Don't rush into anything. Don't let anybody force you into anything. You go slowly, slowly, as the Africans say, poli poli. Slowly, slowly, and you will get through. Trust in God and depend on him, rely on him, confide in him, and he will direct you. So thank you very much for this, watching my video, for liking, for commenting. I know a few people are commenting, but please don't forget to watch the video right out to the end. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. I only have 18 subscribers so far as of this video. I think this video would be my 23 video. So 23 videos so far. But as I say, slowly, slowly. Rome wasn't built in a day. So every day, yeah, just keep pushing all the time, and I don't mind. Yeah, guys, so take care, and I hope to see you in another video. May God continue to be with each and every one of you and guide you, protect you, bless you, provide for you and your surrounding, your neighbors, our friends, yes, our frenemies, enemies, whoever. May God continue to provide for each and every one of them. We continue to pray for Israel and the Palestinian people, the children that are suffering. May God bring resolution to this war, even the war in Ukraine, that some resolution would be brought to the people, and that people would stop suffering so much. Yeah, guys, so take care. One love.